Hey guys, Sam with Atomic Hillbilly. Today we are in Belvidere, Tennessee at Fall Mill.
Yep, that's where.
Grist Mill. I mean,
Falls Mill.
this is just absolutely fantastic, right? So this is one of our Backroads of America videos. And let me tell you, this one, it's worth driving for, right? We're probably about 2 hours south of Nashville because it's off the back roads, not far from the Jack Daniel's Distillery, actually, maybe within half an hour of Jack Daniel's Distillery. So if you come to the Jack Daniel's Distillery, by all means, put this on your bucket list because this is fantastic, right? We're going to show you around everything here. This is just a portion of the falls that you're seeing in the background right here. When you get the building, I forget the age of it, but it's in the 1800s, mid 1800s, I believe. Spoke with one of the owners. Her and her husband have owned this place for about 39 years, I think she said. So what a fantastic way to live your life. Just fantastic. Belvidere, Tennessee, Falls Mill. Falls Mill. I'll get it right one of these times. Come see it. Look it up, Google it, whatever you gotta do. But we're gonna give you a tour of everything we can do inside. Wherever they'll let us take, we're gonna take. Very cool.
He said take.
We had a big old, what's that, a lab? It was here earlier, Robin. It was a lab.
Did you put it on there?
It wouldn't go.
Oh goodness.
But the dog runs on the treadmill, and it's hooked up to the butter churn, so they take their walk and do your chores at the same time.
Oh, look at that.
They sold these through the Sears catalog 100 years ago.
There, they did two
Catalog.
jobs at once.
That's
Becky.
right, that's right.
We have one of those at the antique store.
That was $21 100 years ago.
$21.
And the wheel that's out there is the third one to be used here. The first two were with
Okay. When did they put the current wheel on?
115 years ago. So it's new, but it's not that new. So the top of the dam and the top of the wheel are actually at the same level. So we divert the water from the dam,
Yeah.
and we lift the gate, and when the wheel starts, the line shaft starts.
Beautiful.
It's everything.
And it just runs whatever you want it to run. All
Yeah.
these belts
Just hook 'em
and...
up.
see it?
Oh yeah, jeez.
There's a wasp or something like that.
This whole place has like a gentle rattle hum from all the belts and wheels on the lower floor. It's a pretty cool school desk. How thankful are we for our washing machines and dryers?
Okay guys, we're on the second floor right now of the grist mill inside, obviously, but some of the old machinery in here, it's just absolutely fascinating. I would love to see this stuff actually work. I mean, I don't even know. Obviously, this is for making fabric of some nature.
Tweeds.
Paris tweed, woolen fabric, right? But again, when you look at it and you just try to envision, how does this thing work? You know, what did they do? And who was the guy that invented this? And this was the technology of the time. And when you look at it, it's still a technology marvel that somebody developed this and created this back. Again, this doesn't have a date on it. This thing actually came from Scotland, this particular piece, but this says obviously 1800s, but you know, just to have all of this technology make this thing work, and again, have it be the technology of the time, is just completely fascinating. And these are really some of the more boring machines. When we move into the other room over here, you're gonna see the real cool stuff that, again, I don't even know what it is, but you know, you got your old spinning wheels, a lot of them. And again, old technology for the time. Some of them are fascinating. You know, accordion spinning wheel, Hiram Wheeler spinning machine. Some of these things are just fascinating. In the huge broad room, just again, when you look at the technology, and if you pan the ceilings, right, anything and everything that's spinning in here, belt driven, is water powered. So, which is very cool. Again, in the other room, you'll see some more of the equipment that's not currently running, but they've got belts driven to it, so I'm sure they can probably activate those whenever they want to. But again, these machines are just fascinating, absolutely fascinating, and I would absolutely love to see these things work, just to see what they did and how they did it. But it's obvious they don't run these machines at all. No, that may be here. I don't know.
Yeah, the windows match up.
England, could be.
Wow. Let me just pan this room.
So again, actually, while she's panning this way, these machines right here are just, they baffle me. I would love nothing more than to see these
Knitting.
things operate, to see exactly what they do. So that's a knitting machine. These are card setting machines, which again has something to do with creating fabric, but I know nothing about it. But it's absolutely fascinating. And there's a little story up here where the guy that actually invented these was using them. Somebody stole his patent and patented it. And there was never no mention of a lawsuit or anything of that nature for him to get credit for these things. But again, absolutely fascinating. And again, he's got the belts that are cut off right now, and I'm assuming they have a way to turn these things on and run these machines as well.
Could all be powered that way. Oh look, rag rugs.
I guess I'm allowed that.
A yarn reel. Again, belt driven. There's a third floor here.
Oh, this has got the big machine. This has got the big machine that was photographed. So the photograph.
Oh, is up from this
stop
floor.
and pause that is actually here.
So what I wonder is how many people did it take to run these? How much human interaction was necessary to keep all these fed and orderly and producing? Wow.
Used for spinning yarn and thread between 1873 and 1906. Harsh for the workers who endured the heat and light clothing for sometimes 14 hours a day they worked up
Wow.
here in this
Yeah,
stuff.
no air.
And again,
Third floor.
it is warm up here today. It's about 85 degrees out down here today. And it is obviously the warmest spot in the building. No ceiling fans. Some of the other floors have ceiling fans on them.
That could have been hooked up to a belt somehow.
And again, this machinery is just fascinating. (1883) Johnson and Bassett spinning mule.
So one of the cool parts about this building is they've left this original graffiti up here. I would assume this is from workers. There's an 1898 date there. It really is fascinating, the fact that they were continually in the industrial age coming up with these machines just to expedite, you know, the work that human hands would do. But not only did they come up with these machines, they had style, they had beauty with their function. I love it. Another one with scale right in the floor. Wow. Wonder how many of these are left. This was the house of the spinning boss back when the cotton gin was still on the property. The spring house and the floodplain. It's like out of a horror movie. Just built right into the bluff here, where they collected their spring water.
Just if you listen quietly, you can hear the sound of the machinery of the mill or the water wheel churning. And kind of creepy, but extremely cool. I mean, I'm trying to envision being a settler and coming through this part of the country before it was developed, obviously with this here already, and hearing that sound as you approach through the woods and not knowing, do you know what it is? Do you not know what it is? Very cool. So another cool thing with this place is it's handicap accessible, some of it anyways. Obviously, the upper floors in the grist mill itself are not accessible. It's only by staircase. But my mother, 84-year-old mother's with us, who needs a walker all the time, and they have a golf cart, and they shuttled her to the top of the falls. They shuttled her all the way to the bottom, and there's benches down there to sit at and just relax. And so, again, if you're handicapped, still come here because it's a great place. Friendly people helping you out. All right, guys, we're out here by the upper falls, as you can see. So, came out here with the owner a little while ago, and she, obviously, the very uppermost fall is man-made. Everything else is natural, and again, it kind of curves around down to the lower falls where we were at earlier. And as you can see here, I bought myself a bag of Falls Mill pancake mix that is ground right here inside the grist mill. So anxious to try it. I'm going to have a family pancake breakfast at my house, and you're not invited. So anyways,
By invitation
absolutely beautiful though. If I was a millionaire, I'd have me a waterfall right outside my house because I could listen to this all day long. And behind us, I think we've already got some of this on tape, but we found out this is a bed and breakfast. Part of the house anyways. It was moved here, I think back in the 1980s.
It's an old stagecoach.
Yeah, it was originally a stagecoach inn.
Stagecoach
So
inn.
it was actually a place for them to sleep. Bed and breakfast. So again, if you're in the area, come see it. If you're looking for a super cool place for a bed and breakfast, I don't know what more you could ask for than a waterfall like this right outside your door. But absolutely beautiful. And the mill closes at 4 o'clock officially, but she said the outside grounds are open. You can stay and hang out as long as you want to. So that's kind of cool too. So a couple more buildings we're going to show you over here on the other side. But again, drive here to see this place.
How about that?
This is
I thought it was.
chain
Oh,
pull.
wow. Okay. Beautiful. I love all this stuff.
Oh,
So this is the old schoolhouse.
yes, this is. what
Oh,
we
my
reconstructed.
goodness.
Actually, the logs came out of a corn crib,
Okay.
but we rebuilt it as a schoolhouse.
Y'all have done beautiful, beautiful things here.
Well, thank you. The desks are all 1890s vintage.
Wow.
The organ and the clock were both made about 1885.
Okay.
These are the lunch pails, and
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I made the blackboard. The old stove came out of an old store down near Estill Fork, Alabama.
Oh, my goodness.
And that's the 1898 Webster's International Dictionary up front there.
Oh, really?
And that's an 1898 Remington typewriter next to it.
Okay. Wow.
Now, this is the typewriter.
Oh, my goodness.
It's an understriker, so you couldn't see what you were typing. You had to lift this
Wow,
up to
to
see what
see.
you typed.
Oh, my goodness.
But it still works.
Old
that's a
dictionary.
pencil sharpener.
So you've just found this stuff or had
Yep.
it donated?
Yeah,
or?
a lot. Some's been donated. A lot we found on eBay and Facebook
Even
Marketplace.
the stand is beautiful.
That's a Victorian dictionary stand. Usually found them in libraries.
Uh-huh.
But when you open the book up, it balances the
Oh,
book
yeah.
out.
Oh, my goodness. Ingenuity. Oh, this is wonderful. So do you have a time period that you focus on for your...
1898 is the
It's about the
period
fair.
here that
Okay.
we're planning to interpret. We're going to have some classes for the kids, just like a one-day experience where they learn
Yeah, I
what they
saw
would
that
have.
you had school trips scheduled in the fall.
Yeah,
or in the spring.
We may not be able to do anything in here this fall. Depends on the virus. of
Yeah,
course, but
yep. Oh, this is amazing. Oh, look at that light.
yeah, all the kerosene lamps were. That's the American flag from 1898 up there. 45
Okay.
stars.
Oh, yeah. So which 5 weren't states?
Alaska, Hawaii, Arizona, New Mexico, Oklahoma.
Okay. All right, good job. I would not have known that. Hey, Mom.
Huh?
How old were you when your family converted from a covered wagon to a vehicle?
Oh, we built that one there.
All right, guys, we're back home from Falls Mill,
It's a good day.
and it was a great adventure. Actually celebrated my mother's 84th birthday over there, so it was even more enjoyable just because of that fact. So, but again, a great place to go if you like history, you like nature, you like waterfalls. You get it all wrapped up into one thing, and again, top notch. I highly recommend it. So, thanks for watching our videos.
Subscribe.
Again, subscribe to us, like it, comment, do all that fun stuff for us. And hopefully, we'll get another video out to you real soon. Take care.